You're listening to the Goof Norton Radio Show.
He's the best of the best of the best.
If you don't like him, I'm sure your sister will.
Hey, babe, you want to go out? Turn it up.
My name is Goof Norton, and welcome back to another What the Fudge is Wrong with My Microphone? Oh, that's what's wrong with it. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Did I fix it? Alright, cool. Alright, hello everybody, my name is Goof Norton, and welcome back to, welcome back to another podcast. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. I was wondering why my mic, because I recorded something else in a video I was editing. I was like, why is my microphone so low? Because I had to turn down because I was using my, my other microphone, which is the really loud one. Welcome back to another podcast. Today I'll be talking about a few things. I'll be talking about some TV show fans and and why they are so similar. I'll be doing some shout-outs, and I'll be also talking about some important news first, which is like maybe a few of you, maybe a couple of you know by now. I'm enlisted in the Army, and I'm leaving after August 15th, so I'll be gone until after New Year's. But that week after New Year's, I should be back. I don't know what I'll be doing. I don't know if I'll want to keep doing YouTube. I mean, on this channel. On Goof Gaming, of course, I'll still want to do it. Heck yes, that channel is still new. It's still a baby, and I still have to grow it. At least until we hit 100 subscribers or something like that. But I plan to keep on going with that channel at least. This channel, I mean, I may or may not keep it going. This may end up like Ego Raptor's channel, all dead and stuff. Oh, hold on, I gotta freaking plug in my computer. Why? I thought I had this done already. Why, computer? Why do you hate me so? So yeah, I'll be gone for one semester for you American kids, I guess, because that's what we call it here. And after that, yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back and better than ever. So 1 second, I gotta plug this in. Done. Bam. Magic. Alright, so the second thing I want to talk to you guys about was the fans of, because that was weird. I was on Facebook, I've been on Facebook all day pretty much, just looking in and checking in on stuff. So one of my Facebook friends is excited about the new season, or a new episode or season, I don't know what it was, of Game of Thrones. As you can tell, I don't watch it because I don't remember what it was. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I don't watch the other TV show series I'm going to talk about too. Or Walking Dead is the other series I'm going to talk about. I don't know why I tried to hide that. And it kind of got me thinking about how both the fans of each show are kind of the same. But it can be said for pretty much any TV show that comes out with a new series or something like that, a new season. And my thing is, like, they're like, oh man, you gotta check out this show, this new season's gonna be awesome. Oh, this episode's so good, it'll change your life. Oh, but this episode right here, it's gonna make you cry like a baby. You'll be surprised what happens and all that stuff. And I mean, that can be said about any about any fan of any TV show, really. Ow, ouch, that hurt. Sorry. But and it's kind of weird with just these two mainly, because I have friends that are fans of both, so I know it's true. So I know what happens. Believe me. I don't watch either. For like anything, I give it 3 strikes and then it's out. So in TV show terms, it's 3 episodes, and then after that, I just like turn it off. I watched Walking Dead. I gave it 3 episodes. I turned it off. Didn't like it. Game of Thrones, not into it at all. I never really found those 2 shows interesting at all. Walking Dead, I really never found interesting, mostly because, hey, it's a zombie apocalypse. And that's pretty much it for me. I don't find anything else interesting about it. I mean, because it's a zombie apocalypse. as a kid growing up, you'd always think about that kind of stuff. You'd always, just talk about it with your friends and all that stuff. So there's nothing that they did in that series was really interesting to me. It was really like, oh, it's a surprise. People turn on each other in a very drastic situation. I don't think it would. I don't think it really interests me because of that reason. Because I've already talked about all the possibilities, not all the possibilities, but a lot of possibilities, and it just has nothing left to offer me. Game of Thrones, I'm just plain not interested in it. People come, people die, and it's like, well, oh well. Shakespeare all over again, I swear. New kings, new queens, whatever. The stuff happens so fast. So that's my thoughts on that. I really don't. That's my thoughts on the TV shows. I really don't. If you care for them, cool. If you don't, cool. I really don't care either way. That's not really something big and woo and wow. It's crazy. You should like this because whatnot. I really don't care either way. Oh, that's delicious. By the way, I'm drinking Body Armor. Oh, it is tasty. So yeah, but I've been trying to. Oh, oops, sorry. I've been trying to be more active lately. Well, I'm always active. What am I talking about? I'm an active person. But I've been trying to get my endurance up as it comes to physically. Because I got up, what was it, yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I set my alarm for like 7 o'clock. I got up, hopped out of bed, stretched, got my shoes on, went out the door. I had to make sure I had my keys and stuff. I left my phone here because it just doesn't charge as much. It's not acting right like it's supposed to. I have to buy a new one. Got up, ran. Because our requirements, we have to run 2 miles in under 15 minutes and 45 seconds. And here's the funny thing about me. Most of my life, I've pretty much told myself I'm a sprinter, and I am. I'm a short distance kind of guy. I love short distance. I'm a very fast person when it comes to short distance running. I did track in high school. Enjoyed that. And I think one time we had to do an Indian run. Well, no, I don't think. I know we had to do an Indian run. We ran like about 3 miles because people weren't doing it right. So we ended up running almost 4 miles because of it. And it's like, oh, geez, because it wasn't supposed to take that long. We could have gotten it done in about 4 miles. Not 4 miles. We could have gotten it done about 2.5, really. Because there weren't that many of us there. Maybe about 20 of us. That sounds about a right amount. Maybe less than that. But you could still get that done within 2 miles. And I was really tired after that, but I did it. I didn't stop. I did it. I had training. What was it? Thursday, and we had a guy come in who just got out of his training not too long ago, and he ran us. We did the same thing. We did we had 2 lines this time. We did Indian run, and did sprints in between wherever he saw fit. And I didn't stop. I mean, I didn't stop. And that's what's surprising about me, because I went from, during, when I was at my elementary and junior high school, they're the same school, by the way, my mile time was really slow. I think the fastest there I had was like 13 minutes. And then I get to high school immediately, no training whatsoever, no speed camps or anything. I run the mile, and it's like, it was, what was it, 7:44. Audacity, what are you doing? Don't do that. And I surprised myself. I was like, really? Are you sure? I mean, and I guess that kind of has to do with kind of growing up and, getting your body, growing up as well. Your body just expanding and, I can actually build muscle now and run faster and have more endurance with my lungs and stuff like that. And I'm sure somebody out there listening to this has gone through kind of the same thing. And it's kind of weird because now I can just do that. I ran the 2 miles yesterday, and with I ran 2.4 miles because I want to if I can get the time down with running 2.4 miles under 16 minutes. I wonder, under 60. I would say under 16 minutes, because if I do the 2 miles, then it'll be faster. And then that's just improving my time. I got to push myself a little bit further, because if I do the bare minimum, I won't make the time at all. or I'll barely make it. I don't want to barely make it. I want to make it within a good enough time. I want to have to be able to have 30 seconds to spare, before I reach my time, or a minute if that's possible. I just have to work at it. So that was the craziest part of my week. Last week. Hopefully this week goes much better because this is my last week. This is probably the last podcast I'll do before I leave. I don't want to really. I don't think I want to put out anything else podcast wise. I'll try to get. Here's the thing with the episodes. This week I'll try to upload as much as I can. Not every day. Obviously I'll have them scheduled. I'll have probably videos up until. I don't know. I'll probably have one video a week coming out Wednesday if I have to. But I have games to record now. I have Halo. Well, Halo is going to have to wait, obviously. I have a second episode out. But I will put that on hold for now. I have that uploaded much later because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. I mean, I'm sure you guys can probably find somebody else who plays the game all the way through in one sitting. But, that's boring. Who's got time for that? I do it in chunks. Like a smart guy. Not saying the other guy or girl who ever played is dumb, but I'm just saying what I do it. It's more convenient for people. Because most of the time when people watch, huge, full gameplays of videos, they don't really have time to sit down and do that. I watched a full gameplay of GTA 5. Oh, what was it, 12 hours? And I obviously couldn't get it done in one sitting because I have stuff to do. I have a life to live. And it's just well, But I finished it. The ending, awesome. I have yet to buy the game. I don't know if I really want to buy it or not, or if I just want to not buy it. I'll probably wait. It's not really that important, honestly. It's just one of those games that I can do with or without. It's not gonna make a big difference. It's GTA. Because I just recently bought Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. And I'm not buying Black Ops 3 because I don't have a 360. So it's whatever, because the graphics on 360 I've heard and I've seen are not as good, and the game doesn't run as well as it does on Xbox One. So I just want to avoid that whole train wreck right there. Yeah. So I'm going to probably spend this week trying to, get out to the movies and stuff like that, hang out with some people. I'm going to talk to some random people, see if we can go to the movies and stuff like that, because I just want to hang out with a few people before I leave, and then once I leave, I'm gone, and then I'll come back and hopefully continue doing this. But I'm really excited to go. If I could leave tomorrow, I definitely would. Well, I couldn't because I don't have all my stuff ready yet, but that's what this week is for. All my stuff will be done this week. Oh, man. And I currently still have a job, but my last day is Friday, and I only work 3 days this week, which is wonderful. 3 days! 3 days! 3 days. It's magical. And then my 2 training days, I get off. Tuesday and Thursday. Heck yes. And those are the days I'll probably work on editing because I have the day off. So it's fan-flippin-tastic, if you ask me. Oh, boy. So, I'll miss you guys. I definitely will. Don't do too much without me, I really hope to come back stronger and better. Because once I go through this, because the training will change me a little bit. Because personality-wise, I'll probably still be the same. I mean, I've seen other guys come in and out. Like my brother, he was in the Air Force. He's still the same guy. He's still the same guy. Because our personalities are actually kind of similar, which is weird. But whatever. Oh man, what else was I going to talk to you guys about? My voice is really kind of trying to get out on me. It's not happening. Oh, that's good body armor. I know I'm probably not supposed to be drinking this now, because it says super drink, which means it's either meant to be drunk. Is it drunk or drink? Before or after a workout or heavy physical activity. I'm just drinking it now because it's just delicious. I could go for a run now, but I'm full on food, so no, that's not a good idea. Oh man, so what I want to know is if anybody has had like a moment or like that instance of like improvement where before you were like, oh man, I'm totally bad at this thing and I totally can't do this, but then like maybe a year later, out of like random happenstance, you just find out, like, what the heck, I'm much better at this than I thought. And because with running the mile and stuff like that, what I found out is it's a mental game. Like your body, your mind is like, oh, I want to give up, I'm so tired, but your body's like, I can keep going for a little bit longer, we're good. So you have to in your mind, you have to be like, I can do this thing, and that goes with anything. I want to give up now. That could be anything. That could be you're editing your videos, recording your videos. It could be in life in general. Like, do I want to show up to work today? Do I not want to show up to work today? But you just keep pushing through, because that's all you can do. Keep pushing through. You give up, you're gonna feel worse. Trust me, you're gonna feel worse. It's gonna feel bad to give up. Because then you didn't finish it, you didn't get it done, and it's still got to be done somehow, some way, So that's why you finish it now, you finish it hard, you finish it strong, and everything turns out okay, And that's how I live, If you got to do something, do it. It's like a Band-Aid sometimes. You got to rip it off, take care of it, get it done, and it's all good. Everything will be all good. You're not dead. You're good. You're really good. I'm sorry. I had a nice Subway sandwich. I had that Italian BMT, which is my favorite sandwich, by the way, from Subway. And I don't eat Subway often, as I don't really like it too much. But that's the only sandwich I really get from there. I don't get anything else, except for that delicious sandwich. If you have a favorite sandwich, please tell me. If from anywhere, it doesn't have to be from Subway. If it is from Subway, please tell me. Because I was on Facebook earlier in a small YouTubers community group. Well, that's what it's, small YouTubers community. That's what it's called. I was talking with Christy Freya, if you guys know her. She has her own channel, very popular, by the way. And she and I was and one of my friends, he commented on one of my comments that I made on somebody's post. This is a long string of somebody did this about this and this and that. Oh yeah, because she does questions of the day, and she asked, hey, if you weren't doing YouTube, or as a hobby or whatever, what would you be doing? And I commented being more of an athlete. I would probably be more active than I am now. Because once I got into this YouTube thing, I was like, I mean, I'm still active, but I'd probably be like twice as active as I am now, because I'd have more time for it. I'm not saying YouTube's in the way. YouTube's fun for me. It is. I enjoy doing it. I don't think I would want to do anything else besides this. Besides, of course, pursuing my own career of doing stuff. But this is a hobby. This is awesome. I love doing this, but if I wasn't doing this, to be honest, I would be much more active than I am now. But I'm still fairly active, so it all worked out. It's all balanced. It's all good. I still have some high metabolism to lean on just for a little bit longer. Oh man. And so my friend DeBoss Gaming, such a jerk, said I'd be inside playing. Said I'd be inside, sitting eating Doritos, raging at Titan Souls, and I told him that's the YouTube life. That's not the life I'd be living outside of it. Because there are some games I don't play outside of YouTube, and Titan Souls will be one of them. I play Dark Souls. Actually, no, frick Dark Souls. I'm done with Dark Souls. I'm done with Dark Souls. I am done with Dark Souls. I hate that game. I'm never going back to it. I don't care. Even after my training, I don't care. I'm not going back to that game. I rage too hard in that game, and I care too much about my life and my body and my well-being to go back to that game. It destroys lives. Let me tell you, it destroys lives. And it wasn't just Dark Souls. It was Dark Souls 2. I don't know why Dark Souls 2 is like, it just, oh my gosh, I hate it so much. So no, I'm not playing that again. I'm not playing that for you guys. I will never play that ever again. I don't care how much you pay me. Except for maybe $1 billion, then I'll play it again. But I won't play that game again. You'll have to sit me down, tie me up, and force me to play that game. And I probably still won't do it then. I hate that game, but And I was like, oh no, it wouldn't be Doritos. Also, it wouldn't be Doritos. It'd be Pringles because I'm not MLG. You know, I don't do Major League Gaming. I don't eat Doritos and Mountain Dew and drink Mountain Dew. That's a nasty combination. I'd be eating Pringles, and and then Christy commented. There we go. Now I'm getting back on track. She commented Pringles, and she really likes Pringles and cereal. She really likes cereal. She asked me what my favorite kind was, and I was like pizza, and she's never heard of that, and I was like, what? Pizza Pringles are good. And they're delicious. They're really good. And she has smoky bacon. She likes smoky bacon Pringles, and I've never heard of those. So it's kind of a good trade-off there. I have something to look for in stores every time I go. So I'll hopefully find those before I leave and try those because I think they'll be good. When I was at Subway earlier, I saw some what was it, Crunchy Taco? Is it Crunchy Taco Lay's chips? And I was thinking about picking them up. I was like, maybe I'll eat these and tell people about them. And I was like, nah, I just want my sandwich, and I left. But now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, maybe I really do want those. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, it's something. Because I haven't paid attention to Lay's chips in a while. You know, because I don't eat them as much. Because it's just something I just don't do now. It's odd how these things, just stop happening. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have any other like types of Pringles or Lay's chips you want me to try, I will make an effort either before I leave or when I get back to find those and try them if they're still available, which I'm pretty sure they will be. Oh, sorry, that's a body armor burp. Nope, that's my sandwich. Never mind. Hold on one second. Gotta take another sip of this delicious drink. Oh, heck yes. All right. Oh, that's good. I need to drink some water. I might start going delusional. Oh man. And so those two YouTubers I mentioned, DeBoss Gaming and Christy Freya, both are really, really awesome. Go check those people out. Those are my shoutouts for today because they were involved in my story. Those two are really cool. The content is wonderful. Christy does vlogs, and I'm sorry, like my throat. I need to drink some water because this stuff is like thick in my throat. Toss it over there. I missed it. I did the bottle flip challenge, so it landed. Yay! And DeBoss does gaming and whatnot. Whatever he decides to do, I don't know. He's lame, he's a loser, whatever. He's boring content, lame channel. Unsubscribe. If you're subscribed to him, unsubscribe, please. And subscribe to my channel, I'm much better, more entertaining, much more handsome, by the way, too. I just must admit that I am the best out of the two. I mean, if you had to choose one, you should probably choose me. I'll take care of you. I'll keep you nice, My dad works at Nintendo, and you all have a good day. So thanks everybody so much for listening to this podcast, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.